Our main role here falls into two distinct areas. That of support to the British troops that are exercising in Belize. The troops that we support here, we provide mainly liaison tasking, recce's, stores, personnel in and out. But most importantly, we provide a 24/7 CASEVAC cover whilst they're exercising in the trees.
Our primary role in Belize actually is to provide FAME cover. The aircraft's role is equipped to provide FAME cover. FAME is the Forward Aero Medical Evacuation cover, which basically means if somebody is injured, they will normally be treated on the ground at a forward operating base like this here at Augustine. We will then be tasked to come and pick them up with a doctor who will give them further treatment, and they will be taken back to either a civilian hospital or back to Price Barracks for further medical.
It's up there. You've got to be stepping off in a sec.
Hi. My job is the medical officer for the troops out on the ground during exercise tropical storm. I provide real-time cover and casualty play cover for the troops, which will involve response by ambulance and Land Rover, or it's a serious casualty by helicopter. It consists of the regimental aid post. We have 2 ambulances with 2 crews. And we also have 3 medics that work within the RAP. Each of the companies have their own medical personnel attached to them. We have a medical officer back in camp, a senior medical officer, who, if CASEVAC was required, would come out on the helicopter, and I would be with the casualty on the ground here, and then they would lift the casualty to the local hospital in Belize City. If casualties are P3 and need to go back to camp, they will do that by road and then be looked after by the medical centre back in camp.
When an exercise tropical storm comes in, if tasked to do so, I will run helicopter abseiling course, predominantly for the I-Star assets from the battle groups, such as the recce platoon, FOOS parties and the sniper sections, in order to train them to abseil competently and safely from the Bell 212 helicopter. The whole course for a basic abseiler lasts 2 days, in which they go through a series of classroom lectures, which is mandatory. They then go into the training tower or gantry, where they are, after being shown all the kit and equipment that they'll be using, get an opportunity to practice it in a safe environment. We then take them out on the second day to do the live fly, which consists of a minimum of 3 descents from the aircraft. Helicopter abseiling is unique. Primarily gives the soldiers a phenomenal amount of confidence. It gives the commanders freedom of movement, in that they've got yet another deployment up their sleeve should they require to do so. Prestige more than anything else. It's one-upmanship on their colleagues. They've got something that they haven't. It's always nice to have yet another certificate in your PDR file hanging on your bedroom wall when you bring your chick back to your barrack.